Hello and welcome to this short yoga class. Thank you very much for being here. We will be about half an hour today, roughly speaking. So if you aren't already, you're going to bring yourself to sit down on your mat or in your space. You want to find your way into a Sukhasana, which is an easy seated pose, just something comfortable, but that allows you to sit upright, so you remain alert without feeling stressed or squeezed in. You do not have to sit cross-legged. You could kneel, you could sit with your legs stretched out in front of you. What we want to look for is the nice neutral spine, so that you're neither hunched over nor really pulling yourself painfully upright. You want to be able to let go in the shoulders and let go in the belly. And just feel that your weight is even between your sit bones. You can give a little gentle rock from side to side, check on that. Closing your eyes. Breathing through your nose if you can. And you're trying to steady your breaths, bring them to the same length and depth. The inhale and the exhale match each other. So we start the class in a place of steadiness and space. And we try to maintain and amplify that. If you've been to my classes before, you know that I teach them all with a book or a piece of literature. And for this class, I have used Shakespeare's play, The Winter's Tale. It's long been considered one of his problem plays because it hits the viewer hard with psychological drama and then gives us a partly miraculous happy ending and some classic Shakespearean identity confusion and resolution thrown into the mix. But when I was thinking about it again recently, I realized, isn't that just like life anyway? We're all problem plays. If we are lucky, life isn't all tragedy. And even for the luckiest, it's never going to be all laughter either. We make mistakes. We draw the wrong conclusions, we love imperfectly, we improve, we lose time, we apologize, we share joy, we revel in the hope for the future, we grieve loss in spite of happiness. All of this is found in A Winter's Tale, just as it's found in life. And yoga asks us not to discard any of these elements, not to disregard their potential worth, no matter how positive or negative they may be, because they all join together to make up your very own problem play. What you do still betters what is done. When you speak sweet, I'd have you do it ever. When you sing, I'd have you buy and sell so. So give alms, pray so, and for the ordering your affairs, to sing them too. When you do dance, I wish you a wave of the sea, that you might ever do nothing but that. Move still, still so, and own no other function, each your doing, so singular in each particular, crowns what you are doing in the present deed, that all your acts are queens. I may be negligent, foolish, and fearful. In every one of these, no man is free. Have 3 more breaths sitting here. And then blinking your eyes open if they're not already. A very quick note about what's happening here. I cannot fully straighten my left leg. It's not causing me pain while I teach, but there will be lots of poses where I do it a little bit differently. It will be very clear. I will make it very clear when I want you to do something different to what I'm doing. But that's just what's happening here. As you can see, I'm using a bolster to help myself. Feel free to use whatever you have around your living space to help you in your yoga practice, because you make the class fit you, not the other way around. So use books, use scarves, watch my introduction video on this channel if you're not sure what I mean. Okay. When you're ready, you're going to come to kneel if you are able to kneel. You can stay sitting cross-legged if that's better for you. I'm going to stay like this, but otherwise coming over to kneel. And just dropping your hands either on your thighs or on the mat. On your next exhalation, you're going to drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Let's have another breath here. And on your next inhalation, reach your left arm out to the side. So you feel this lengthening sensation all the way down there. You don't need to lift the hand high. Last breath. Exhale your way back into the middle. Inhale. Exhale, dropping your left ear towards your left shoulder, just noticing if one side feels a lot stiffer or longer than the other. Next inhalation, reaching out your right arm now. Have another breath here. Exhale back in the middle. Inhale, long neck. Exhale, very carefully drop your head back. You may not drop it all the way back, that's fine. Inhale, lift into the center. And exhale, chin to chest, so really long back of the neck now. One more breath. Inhale up into the center. Exhale. Inhale, roll your shoulders forwards, then up to the ears, and as you exhale, you roll them back and down. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale, forwards and up. Exhale, back and down. 3 in the other direction, so inhale, back, in, up. Exhale, forwards and down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And just come into the middle. You can give the shoulders a gentle wiggle, a little bit of movement in the neck. And when you're ready, on an inhale, you're going to reach the right arm up and exhale your way over to the side. And then you're going to inhale, wing yourself all the way up, dropping that hand. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale up. Exhale over. Last one. Inhale, come into the middle, reach both arms out. And exhale, you're going to twist around towards the right. Drop your left hand on your knee or your thigh. You can drop the other hand behind you. Sit tall, last breath. And inhale, reach the arms out as you come all the way around to the front and then to the other side. Sitting tall. Another breath. And exhale your way back to the front. And then crossing your ankles over if you're in cross leg to come forwards to all fours. If you're kneeling, you just lean forwards, bringing yourself into all fours. Wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And on your next inhalation, lift up the chin, lift the sit bones, belly down. Exhale, reverse this, tuck the chin in, push the spine up. Inhale, coming through. Exhale the other way. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, let's have one more like this. Good, and then just inhaling in neutral. Exhale, tuck your toes and you're going to lift into a plank. Excuse me while I sort out what's happened with my microphone. So you're just pushing those toes into the floor, heels back in your plank. Have a breath there. And then inhale, pull your right knee forwards and in. Drop it in between your hands, drop that left knee down, untuck your toes, and inhale, bring your hands up onto the right knee. And you're just sinking your hips forwards here. Gently stretching into that left hip flexor. This one here. Have another breath. Inhale, gently straighten up that right leg. Pull the toes up. Hands on hips. Exhale, slowly start to fold over the right leg. If you want, you can bring your hands down towards the mat or onto props like bricks or books might help. Or we can keep the hands on the hips so that we make sure the back stays long. Breathing into that lengthened out hamstring, not pushing it further than it wants to go. Give it some time. Last breath here. Inhale, press forwards into that right foot, drop the hands, tuck the back toes. Exhale your way back into a plank. Have a breath there. Inhale, pull that left knee forwards, drop the right knee down, untuck the right toes. Inhale, bring the hands up onto that knee. So you've got gentle pressure in the knee just to stop you dropping from too far into your lunge at this point, because we're taking it gently. We're at the beginning. Last breath. Inhale, straighten up that left leg, toes up, hands on hips. Inhale, long, long body. Exhale, try and keep that long body as you start to fold over the left leg. Keeping that back long and flat. That's what we're concentrating on here. Last breath here. And then inhale, press forwards into that left foot, hands down, toes tuck. Exhale, step into your downward dog, your Adho Mukha Svanasana. So you're making that inverted V shape, spreading those fingers, each joint of each finger presses into the mat. Your chest pressed back towards your feet. You gaze back towards your feet or your knees. You can straighten your legs or you can keep them bent like me. Pushing the heels down towards the mat. Last breath. And then inhale, walking your feet towards your hands. Leave the feet hip width apart. And exhale, forward fold here, Uttanasana. Again, you can have the legs really deeply bent or you can straighten them up more. It's up to you. We want to keep our weight forwards though, so press into the balls of the feet, keep the heels light. Make sure the head is heavy and the arms are dropping down. Last 2 breaths. Next inhalation, rolling yourself upright. Take your time. Shoulders rolling back there at the top, gaze lifting. Moving to the front of the mat if you're not there already. Hands down. I'm going to do all of this with both legs bent. You can do yours with straight legs, or you can do it with bent legs as well, like mine. It's up to you. So on your next inhalation, reaching up. Exhale, folding down. Inhale, lift the fingertips or a little higher. Exhale, step that right foot back, then the left. Drop your knees, your chest and your chin. Inhale, drop the belly, lift just the upper chest. And exhale, making your way back, downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards, right foot stepping in, left joins. Exhale as you fold. And inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, standing up. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, prepare, so fingertips or higher. Exhale, left foot stepping back, and then the right. Drop the knees, the chest and the chin, make it smooth, elbows back. Inhale, just the upper chest lifts, cobra. And exhale, all the way up and back, downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards, left foot stepping in, then the right. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, get the feet back, lowering through chaturanga if you're familiar with it, or knees, chest, chin. Inhaling either in your cobra or your upward facing dog if you're familiar with it. And exhale, making your way back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Spread fingers again, chest presses back, heels push down. Last breath there. Now on your next inhalation, bending your knees, looking towards your hands, stepping those feet in. Exhale as you fold. And inhale, sweeping your way up. Exhale, good. Ready for our first variation. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, get your feet back and lower yourselves down. Strong belly, whichever option you've chosen. Inhaling in your back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, pick up your right leg, and at the top, exhale, open the hips and bend that lifted leg. Try looking underneath the right-hand side of the body. Keep the knee lifted high. And next exhalation, you pull that knee around and towards the left elbow. Squeeze it towards the left elbow. Inhale, take it all the way back up where it came from. Exhale, pulling it around towards the left elbow. Inhale all the way up and over. Exhale, last one of those. Hold it here by the left elbow. Inhale. And exhale, extend your right foot away. Put it down. Inhale that left arm up. So you're in a type of Vashisthasana, a type of side plank. Push the floor away, lift the hips, last breath. Exhale, hand down first, and then just gently slide that right foot back. Have a breath there in the middle. Ready to inhale that left leg up. Exhale, open the hips and bend the lifted leg. Now you're looking underneath the left-hand side of the body. Knee stays lifted high. Have another breath there. And now as you exhale, you take that knee across towards the right elbow. Inhale, cycle it up and around. Exhale towards the right elbow. Inhale up and back. Another one of those. Exhale, cycle it round towards the right elbow. Inhale up and back. Exhale, take it back towards that right elbow. Hold it there as you inhale. And then exhale, extend it away, put the foot down. Inhaling that right arm up. Push the floor away, lift the hips. Last breath. Exhale, gently bring that right hand down, then slide the left foot back. Inhale, bend your knees, look towards your hands, stepping your feet in. Exhale as you fold. And inhale, sweeping your way up. My microphone does not want to stay with me today. Inhale, reaching both arms up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, prepare, nice long backs. Exhale, step or float your way back. Lower yourselves down. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale in your back bends. And exhale, downward dog. Well done. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. If you can always wiggle it there. Swing the left heel down and inhale, cartwheel your arms up. So the left arm comes up and over. The right arm reaches forwards. Your left leg is bent. Your left leg is straight. You're bending into the right leg and you're looking over the right fingernails. That left hand reaches back behind you. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Have another breath here. And then inhale, gently straighten up that right leg. Your left leg is still straight. Exhale, reach forwards, then dropping your hand towards your right leg. Now you can rest your hand on your leg, or you can put it on the floor or on a prop if you like. And then start to open the chest out a little. See if you can look up at the left thumb. Maybe you can't. Your neck might feel a bit too tight for that. That's fine, it's normal. Look sideways instead. Trikonasana. Press the seat back. Stretch the chest forwards. Last breath there. Now as you exhale, you're going to bend your right leg, bring the right forearm up onto the thigh, and as you inhale, reach the left arm overhead. So it was straight up, and now it's reaching beyond you. Beyond those toes, those front toes, over the head. Parsvakonasana. Have another breath there. And exhale, just cut all the hands down and step your way back into a downward dog. Have a breath in the middle. Ready to inhale that left leg up. Step the foot through, swing the right heel down. Inhale, cartwheel those arms so the right arm comes up and over. Bending into that left leg. Look over the left fingernails. Steady breaths. One more here. And then inhale, you straighten up your left leg. Exhale, reach forwards, and then drop your hand down. We reach forwards first to try to keep the underside of the chest nice and long. Right hand is straight above that right shoulder. Maybe you look up at the thumb. Maybe you'd rather look sideways. Think about trying to lift the right side of the pelvis up. Chest is open to the side. And it is also lengthened along a horizontal axis. Seat presses back, crown stretches forwards. One more breath here. Now as we exhale, we bend that front leg and slide the forearm up onto the thigh. And inhale, reach the right arm up and over. Try not to let the arm come in front of the face. We want to keep it open. Press your forearm into your thigh, to help you. Another breath here. And exhale, swing those hands down. Step back into your downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, look towards your hands. Stepping those feet in. Exhale as you fold. And inhale, sweeping up. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, get your feet back and lower down. Inhaling in your back bend, your chosen back bend. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lifting up that right leg. Exhale, step the foot in between your hands. Swing your left heel down. Look forwards. And inhale, coming up in one movement, reaching the arms straight up into your warrior one. Your left heel is down and your left leg is straight. Warrior one. So hips are squared forwards. Arms reach straight up. Gaze is forwards. Push into that back heel as much as you can, bending into the right leg. If it's too much in your left calf, bring the foot in a bit, shorten your stance. Another breath here. And then on your next inhalation, you're going to gently push off the left foot. So bring the weight into the right leg, which straightens. Your left leg is straight. And as you exhale, you're going to start to hinge your way forwards. Warrior three. If it's easier to balance, bring the arms back by the hips. Try to keep the left-hand side of the pelvis down. I know it wants to lift. And try not to forget about the left leg. Don't let it go floppy. Virabhadrasana 3. One more breath here. Next exhalation, bend that standing leg so you can lightly step the left toes all the way back down the mat. Inhaling the arms up so you're in a lunge now. Another breath. Exhale, gently lower that back knee, untuck those toes, and as you reach higher and inhale, the hips sink further down. So you're in your Anjaneyasana now, your crescent lunge. Have another breath here. Inhale, reach up even higher out of the hips, and exhale, come into a little back bend. You need to hold in the belly to do this. Doesn't need to be deep. Have another breath. Inhale up into the center. Exhale, hands down, either side of that right foot. Tuck your toes, and as you inhale, push into your hands and kick lightly off the left toes and lift the left leg as high as you can. Doesn't matter how high it is. Try and keep your left leg straight as well. And you can turn your gaze into your right leg. Obviously, your left leg will be straight. I'm going to bend mine. Lifting it nice and high. One more breath. And next exhalation, release that left foot, step it all the way down the mat, and then the right, and have a breath there. Well done. Downward dog. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, step the foot through in between the hands. Swing your right heel down, gaze forwards. Inhale, standing up. Warrior one, good. Reaching high, bend into the left leg, push into the right heel. Keeping those hips square, and that helps when we move into our warrior three, which we are going to do on our next inhalation. Push the weight off that right leg. Left leg is straight. Exhale, swing your way into your warrior three. Maybe take the arms back. It really does help with the balance. Keeping that right side of the pelvis level with the left, not hitched up. If you're not sure whether your pelvis is level, try dropping the right side even more than you think you are, and notice what difference that makes in the left-hand side of the seat. Last breath. And exhale, bend that standing leg so you can lightly step the right toes down the mat. Inhale the arms up in your lunge. Good. And now as you exhale, oops, I'm falling over, lightly lower that right knee down, untuck the toes. As you inhale, you reach up higher as the hips sink towards that front heel. Have another breath. And inhale, feel like you're lifting up out of your pelvis. And exhale, take a little back bend. Use the strong core to control it. One more breath. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, hands down, either side of the left foot, toes back, toes tuck. And inhale, ping off those back toes and lift that right leg up as high as you can. Do not worry how high it is, just keep it active. Turn your gaze in towards your left leg maybe. One more breath. And exhale, gently step that right toes back and then the left foot as well. And have a breath there. Inhale, bend those knees and drop the knees down for now. Just going to move more into the center of the mat. You stay where you are. Next exhalation, you're going to drop both forearms down onto your mat and just have a look at them. Because what we're about to do, you'll find that your wrists start to try and sneak in towards each other. You might be able to see like that. We want to try and avoid that happening. So if you feel that you feel strong enough in your shoulders and in your hands to keep your forearms parallel like this, then you can keep them parallel. If you feel like that the wrists are going to sneak towards each other straight away, you're going to bring your hands to clasp. We are all going to keep our elbows underneath our shoulders. We're not going to let them wing out really far. And then when you're ready, on an inhale, tuck those back toes and push into your toes, straightening up your legs. If you're me, I'm going to keep them bent. You're going to try and straighten them. Look back towards your feet. And on an inhale, see if you can walk them in a little closer. Keep pushing into the forearms. Push yourself away from the mat and back towards your legs. In your dolphin, 3 more breaths. Last one. Next exhalation, gently drop those knees. You can have a child's pose. So sit your seat back on your heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Drop your forehead to the mat. Do not worry if your seat comes off your heels. That's okay. It's just the direction we're sending it in. Arms stretch forward so you feel that even in this pose that is of some resting qualities, you still feel a stretch underneath the arms, underneath the armpits, upper back. Last 2 breaths here. Next inhalation, gently walk yourselves up to all fours. Exhale, cross those ankles behind you so you can gently push yourself back, stretch your legs out in front of you. And then you're going to come to lie down on your back for a couple of minutes of Shavasana here at the end. So you're just rolling down. Maybe you want to put a cushion underneath your head. Maybe it's not comfortable for you to lie flat. Feel free to bend the knees in. Closing your eyes. Getting as comfortable as you can for just a few minutes of rest here. letting go as completely as you are able. Let the breath be soft and heavy. Let it pull you down in the mat. Is whispering nothing? Is leaning cheek to cheek? Is meeting noses, kissing with inside lip? Stopping the career of laughter with a sigh, a note infallible of breaking honesty, horsing foot on foot, skulking in corners, wishing clocks more swift, hours, minutes, noon, midnight, and all eyes blind with the pin and web but theirs only that would unseen be wicked? Is this nothing? Why then the world and all that's in it is nothing. The covering sky is nothing, Bohemia nothing, my is nothing, nor nothing have these nothings, if this be nothing. Start to take some deeper breaths. Fill the lungs on the inhale, empty them away on the exhale. And then bring in a little bit of movement to the extremities, so just wiggle your fingers and your toes, rolling over onto your right hand side to take a moment there. Moving slowly, trying to keep your eyes closed or your gaze soft. You're going to push yourself upright and make your way back into a Sukhasana. That's this easy seated pose that we started in. Once again, you're looking for the neutral spine that allows you to relax the belly and to drop the shoulders. Breathing softly and naturally. The winter's tale is a problem play in that it presents the problems of life. Its variety, its uncertainties, its joys and its sadnesses, but throughout the conviction of its actors that all shall in some way turn out well. So I'll leave you with the last quotation for the class from Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale. It is required you do awake your faith. Thank you very much for coming here and being with me in this class. I hope that I will see you soon, either here somewhere else. Thank you.